Farm Guy here, and this is the Joskin Cargo Track Pack by WOLFex Modding and WhiteBull Modding on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on the Georgia Farms map because with this pack we get a manure spreader. So 12.68 megabytes to download, 6, 4, and 3 slots. So 6 slots, we get a vehicle. It's a hook lift truck and 2 attachments with it. A trailer attachment and a manure attachment. So let's get our help window on. Where do we find these? Well, first of all, vehicles and trucks are where you will find the cargo truck. $205,000, so it's fair sized, 620 horsepower, 400 liters of fuel, 49 miles per hour. And that's, yeah, we have color options, all the a couple of custom colors, and then some your standard colors offered. $3,000 for that. Rim color, we have the $5,000 for change the rim color. That's the custom colors. No charge for the chrome. Only $300 for if you want to make it pink, for example. But if you choose the green, it's going to cost you $5,000. Yes. Right. So that's the vehicle itself. Let's look at the attachments. Now, one's in trailers. And there it is, the silo space, $32,000, 65,000 liter capacity. It will hold all those products down there, even the new root crops. And we have color options. Again, if we change that, no charge. Yeah, white, yeah, anything other than that, $3,000. So we can make it purple if you want. And then again, design color, no charge, or if you go with Giant's palette, $3,000. So it actually adds $6,000 to the price if you want to change the colors there. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Let's go down to manure spreaders because that's where the other piece is. And here it is, $45,000 to purchase 48,000 liter capacity, which is a fantastic price for the capacity. And we're going to show you that. 24 meter working width, 12 miles per hour, manure only. We also have color options, $3,000 to change the color. Right, so let's hop in and unhook our manure spreader for the moment. Now, it is noted that these hook lift containers only work with this truck. Now, I don't have any other hook lift containers, so I'm not sure if any other hook lift containers work with this truck other than the ones that came with this pack. Now, there are quite a number of them, and some of them they work and some of them don't. There are a lot of them, so but for this, the purpose of this test, I'm just sticking with what comes with it. Now, 51 mile per hour top speed. It seems to maneuver. We have a rear, 2 front turning axles and a rear turning axle, which means it has quite a tight turning radius, which can come in very handy, I'm sure. Interior, as you can see here, we have beacons, lights, lots of light. We'll turn the beacon off. And that's it. We have, as you would expect on a hook lift, L1 and X extends that arm. We'll turn the lights off. And we'll back up to attach one of the attachments. Once it's down, you back up to the spot, press your X button, and it will attach. L1 and X will load it. And off we go to the field. L1 and let's see, highlight the attached manure spreader. it comes folded. It will only fill with manure, so that's but L1 and X unfolds it. Let's, ooh, brakes are a little bit, could use some extra braking power. Now, I'm going to hire a worker here to show you the turnaround. The capacity is quite generous with this, and although we see that it does leave just the tiniest little bit at the end, and the turnaround isn't terrible. Thank goodness it has a very small turning radius, as it does make itself around the corner quite nicely, and does a pretty good job of lining up. And in this case, it's oh so close. You might see, yeah, you might see it miss just a touch, but it's really, overall, it's pretty efficient, and I wouldn't really, that actually works really well, and I'm not going to fault it for any little bit of missed bits there. Everything about this works so well. I'm not going to criticize that. It does have a hitch on the back, and yes, the brakes are a bit, if I was to, oh, what was that? Shifted a little bit there. It does have a hitch, a pin hitch, as well. It will hook up to a ball hitch, as I will show you here. There we go. So yes, no problems there. If you like to tow a trailer with this, that's with either attachment. Now, there's our lights. We have lights, reverse lights, signals. Yes, let's turn the lights off so you can see the signals and the beacons again. Right, so now the trailer attachment. If we get in here, yes, I have filled it with rocks because I can, and it does not like rocks. Rocks are too heavy for this. The tires go flat, and it's very slow to move around. So unfortunately, I'm going to say this one will need an update to handle the extra weight. Now, we're going to empty it out. I'm going to place down a cell point really close here so we can get to it quickly to show you the unloading, because that's full throttle here. It does not like having rocks in it. So I would not recommend putting rocks in this at this time. Unloading speed looks, oh, it's starting to drift a little bit while it's unloading. That's a little bit not too good. Now, unload speed is pretty nice. I do like the unload speed. It is it's not a push, it's a moving floor. So let's fill it up with something that you would probably have in here that are not rocks. Something typical you would probably put in here, say, well, it's quite possible you would have manure if you were emptying out a manure pit. So let's do that. Why not? Of course, crops, various crops and so forth, but manure is a very reasonable product to be carrying around. 65,000 liters of manure. Now that it seems to handle pretty good. So I think it's just did not like the rocks. Rocks were too heavy, and hopefully it's just a tad tippy, but not too bad. if that's the only thing it needs, just you have to be aware that, yeah, it doesn't handle the rocks too well. Oh, there it is. So don't go too fast and turn fast. It will tip. It has a very sharp turning radius too. So, and the brakes. Oh, I think the brakes probably. Well, I mean, if you want to say realistically. You wouldn't fill it with rocks because it wouldn't be able to handle it, I guess is what I'm saying. So, does it need an update? I don't know. Maybe if you want to put rocks in there and you want it to handle rocks, then yes. If it's not meant for rocks, it doesn't say that in the description. It does say, for example, wood chips or corn. So... yeah, there you go. I'll let you all decide. But that's the Joskin Cargo Track Pack by WOLFex Modding and WhiteBull Modding on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you all for watching, and remember, it's only a game, so till the next one, bye for now.